Yo, what's going on? 2 minute warning. Football fans, this is Fury talk right now. I got Tim, I got Bells, my brother Mike, he's missing in action right now, but hopefully he'll jump right in later on. So let's do what it do. What's going on, Tim? Bells, take it away.
Ah, all right. What's going on, Bells?
Yo, what's happening, Timmy? How you living, baby?
Oh man, listen. We gotta start with the first quarter. I know you watched the NFL Veteran Combine. What was your whole thought about that? What did you think about that?
Tim, let me tell you something here, man. This combine thing is it's an absolute joke. You know your boy Roger Goodell, right? He likes two things. The man likes money and the man likes attention. And that's what he was out to do with both of these things. First of all, I don't know if you noticed, but 2,000 former players or players that were once eligible for the draft applied to come to this combine. That was a $400 application fee. I'm not a mathematician or nothing. That's $800,000 just in application fees that were non-refundable. Now, out of that 2,000 people that applied, he handpicked 105 people to come to this. Now, you think it just so happens that he handpicked Michael Sam? All them extra cameras there, all that extra attention. Oh, look at me. Let's watch Michael Sam and do his live documentary show that's going on. Everybody following him around. What's he doing? He's on Dancing with the Stars. He's going to the Veteran Combine. He's running a 6.7 in the 40 or whatever joke of a time he ran. The whole thing is a sham, dude. And 105 people out of 2,000 that got to go to the thing, one dude got a contract. My man Nathan Slaughter, wide receiver, signed with the Arizona Cardinals, who hosted the event at their training facility. So, all for what? For Goodell to get people to talk about his league when it's not time for the draft, free agency hype is all over, and it's not time for the season yet. They're still talking about him, and he got some dough. And he didn't pay a dime for anybody to travel there. They didn't pay a dime for anybody to stay up in a hotel room. And if any teams were interested in a player, the physical was on their dime, not on the NFL's dime. Roger Goodell is a genius. He's a genius.
Hey, listen. I couldn't agree with you anymore, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've always said it's always important for the players to work out. It's always important for the players to work out during free agency time because I don't think just passing the medical is enough. You want to see what the players can do with the same drills versus the rookies when they do the NFL combines. So you want to get a feel like you may get, oh wow, this guy is looking good. Only one player besides Slaughter, Jamal Anderson, the defensive end, who has played for I believe the Patriots before. He looked good. He was the only defensive player that looked good. Michael LaShaw, he ran a 4.61. Bruising back, but let's keep it real. You rather draft somebody than sign Michael LaShaw. But the most embarrassing part, this is embarrassing now. My man Felix Jones. Okay, you got drafted the same year as McFadden. Okay, you got fresh legs, my man. You ran a 4.91. A 4.91. Dude, tight ends run faster than that. I couldn't believe it. A 4.91, and then on top of that, Michael Bush ran a 5 flat, and then says, "Oh my God, my career is over." You figure? Are you serious? Your career been over 5 years ago, Michael Bush. Don't get me wrong. I loved you in college from Louisville, but about 5 flat. Listen, it was Michael Sam. I don't know if this is a movie he's making. I don't know if there was private cameras following him, but soon by maybe 2 years later, if he goes to the CFL, wins a championship with a sack, and they add up all these stuff he's going through for the past couple of years. But my God, man, listen, focus on football. Focus on football. You became a celebrity before you became a football player in the NFL. That's the problem. Don't get me wrong. I would love for Michael Sam to be on the Cowboys if I thought he was this serious, but you're more of a celebrity. And this is the thing why this is why he got released. Not because of his personal lifestyle. It's all because of how what's more important to him. And you can see right off the bat, he should have went to the CFL like Warren Moon did, like other players did, proved himself, and come back to the league and play. That's just my opinion with Michael Sam.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it a step further with Michael Sam. I mean, you're talking about a guy who was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. And I give him credit. He wants to be a pioneer. He wants to – I don't want to put him in the same light as Jackie Robinson because it's not the same kind of barrier, but it is the same premise. He wants to be the first. He wants to be the first openly gay athlete to be active in a sport. I know Jason Collins, but he did it at the end of his career. So I give him credit for that, but I do have a problem with the way he's gone about it. You know, he's a 7th-round draft pick, and he's got cameras in his house when he's being drafted. You know what I'm saying?
In the 6th round. 6th round?
I think it was the 7th round. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God. That's even worse. It's even worse.
And I honestly believe Roger called up your boy Jerry and said, hey, Jerry, do me a favor. It's good publicity for the league. Give Mike Sam a go on the practice squad. Let him get on there. And you know, the Cowboys being the media circus that they are, he's been running with it, man. And now he's doing the Dancing with the Stars thing. You know what? Good for you. You got famous, but if you really want to be a football player, you got to drop everything else and play football. If you want to be a star and do Dancing with the Stars and this and that, forget the veteran combine. Maybe football's not for you. You know what I'm saying? That's just my take on Mike Sam, man. I don't think football's for him. I think another route, maybe.
I just don't think he knows how to handle the media and the other stuff because I still feel that he used his personal lifestyle to announce that he was gay just to get a contract. I believe he was falling off. But don't get me wrong. I still think that if he never announced it, he might have had more chances than what he got right now. But the problem was the minute you got drafted, the way the cameras again, what was in his house as a 7th-round pick. Then after that, you know, you go to training camp with the Rams, and you want Oprah Winfield cameras to follow you during training camp. Like we got other players in this team who's trying to win, and you worrying about cameras, my man. You didn't even get your first sack yet, and you want cameras around you. You're not even the best player on the team, or coming star. And these are the things that was known about Michael Sam and why he's not given a chance. My advice to him: go to the CFL, be the MVP of the SEC you was in college in the CFL, and I guarantee you'll get another shot in the NFL when you get better.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's a total lack of focus. Listen, there's 2,880 players in the NFL. That's how many roster spots are. I guarantee you, just by law of averages and math, there's other gay players in the NFL. That's 100% fact.
Right.
You know what? Those other players that are in the NFL are focused on playing football. Their sexual orientation doesn't mean anything to them. Winning football games means something to them. Them having everybody know that they're gay doesn't mean anything to them. Winning football games is what's important. So if Mike Sam wants to play football, that's what he's got to focus on. If he doesn't,
I got an opinion on this as well. And you know what? I don't think is anything wrong Michael Sam coming out being gay. I think what's the problem was Michael Sam made everything about him being gay. And it's nothing really wrong make everything about him being gay. It's just, dude, you're playing football. You can't now, come to play professional football, but yet focus everything on everything that's not football and then expect to stay as a professional athlete. I mean, maybe have a publicist, maybe have someone talk for you while your head is in the game. You could come out, but you can't come out and then forget football. You know what I mean? You come to play football and then forget to play football. That doesn't make any sense to me, and that's the problem with Michael Sam. He didn't know how to balance it, or he was just riding the fame, and he forgot that he's supposed to play football.
Listen, we as fans, we all like to sit here and say, oh, these millionaires, they get to play a child's game, whether regardless of the sport, for millions of dollars, and they get to do what they love every day. But yo, especially at the NFL level, these dudes put in work, and Michael Sam just not putting in the work, man. These guys are putting in work in the weight room, focusing in the game room, in the film room. They're putting in work. Sam's not putting the work in, man. That's what it comes down to. He's got the skill set. Nobody's going to be the all-defensive player of the year in the best conference in college football and not have ability to play in the NFL. He's got the ability. He just doesn't have it up here to want it.
I think personally he should have been the best player in that veteran combine, the best skill player, and he wasn't even the best. No, he was one of the worst. Is there anybody that we wish that's retired could at least perform just to see what his skill is? I know I have a guy named Randy Moss. I wish he would have just run that 40. I want to see his 40 time after like 2 years of no football.
I would have liked to seen, especially considering how good I think the Cardinals roster was last year and the fact that it was in Arizona and what happened to them at the quarterback position just falling apart. I'd like to see my man Kirk get back there, see what Warner's still got in the tank, bro. I bet you he can still chuck him.
That's a good one. Bells. I like that one, Bells. That would have been good. I think that alone would have put the fans out even more.
No doubt.
Kurt Warner would have came out.
He's got like 10 kids too. I'm sure he could use the dough, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. That would have been definitely good. If Kurt Warner would have came out and started throwing those footballs, man, the fans would have came. But you know what? I know Carson Palmer was like, damn, he looked better than me. I better watch my back. Gotta watch. And you know Fitzgerald loves Kurt Warner. Yeah, he loves Kurt Warner. I tell you.
All right, we got 10 minutes, guys. You want to wrap it up? Anything else about the combines? I know we put a lot of time into Mike Sam.
Yeah, we kind of went off on a tangent, man. Yeah, I mean, I just personally think that you're not going to see the NFL Veteran Combine again. I think it was a one-time deal. It was a failure. Goodell made his money, got his Michael Sam cameras, and I think that's a wrap, man.
Well, I think one thing, if you're going to do a combine, I don't think it should be for veteran. I mean, you know what? Have it open. It could be veteran, but I want to see players who has not given a chance, like CFL players or anything like that. Somebody's going to spark something, because I still always say that there's great players in the world that's never given a shot, or they have been given a shot and things just happen. You know, so I don't mind having another combine, but I would like to see, aside from guys who've been in the league 5-6 years, I want to see guys from the CFL, other football leagues come in and just perform, and you never know what you got.
No doubt. No doubt.
All right, well, I guess that ends the quarter. All right, guys, we're going to do something a little new for you guys. Just to let you guys know, we're going to break up the show into 4 separate, well, technically 5 separate videos, because we have an overtime, Romo and Eli debate coming up later on. So hopefully if Reggie and Nick are still on board to do their debate, they're going to be calling in. They're not going to be on video. They're going to be calling in. And we have a phone number for you guys. I'll share that phone number in the next quarter. So we out. And we'll be right back. So stay tuned.
Sean. Yes. Hey, Sean, tell them. In the streets, talk is cheap. In Football Fury, trolling is cheap. Call in, y'all.
Trolling is cheap. Call in.
Trolling is cheap. Call in.